I'm Laurent and I'm gonna make a pear almond delicious pie. So I first gonna make the dough. So I'm gonna need flour. So here I got spelt flour. And I got sea salt. And first I gotta mix up these dry ingredients together. Just like this. And now I'm gonna add my coconut oil. And I'm gonna take my my hands and I'm gonna start mixing this together. You can take the spoon if you want to, but I like to use my hands and it's fun. So make sure you have clean hands and you can just take your hands and mix up everything together. To me it's quicker and it mixes better than with the spoon. So you want some crumbs, you want everything to be well mixed up. And after that, we're gonna add some ice cold water. And we want ice cold water because I used coconut oil in my mixture and it's gonna make the dough very nice and compact and easy to use in a pie. So for ice cold water, or you can have water and you put ice cube in it and you wait that they melt a little bit. Or you can put some water in the freezer for like 10 minutes and you get your ice cold water. Alright, so you see I get some crumbs here. I get crumbs. So now I'm gonna put ice cold water little by little. Okay, so I got my dough ball and now I'm gonna roll it and put it in a pie pan. So now I have my pie pan. So I gotta oil it. So the way I do it, I like to put some oil on a tissue and just oil it a little bit. I don't need to put too much oil. And like this it won't stick. Alright, so now I can take my dough. So that's a lot of dough. I'm gonna cut it in half like this. And so you can roll it on the mat first if you like, or you can just right away put it in your pan and use your fingers and put your dough like that. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I got a little tool here and I can use it to roll my dough right away in my pan. So this way I gain some time and it's very useful. Okay, so now my dough is well put in my pan and I can leave it like that, or I like to make a little design around to make it more beautiful, you know. It's always nice to have some beautiful foods. So you can just take your finger and kind of pinch the side a little bit. So now I have this remaining dough, so or I can keep it and put it in the freezer for our next recipe. Or I can take it and after when I put everything in my pie, I can make a nice decoration. So I'm not sure yet what I'm gonna do. Let's see. So before I put my dough in the oven, because I want to cook my dough, a few minutes, 7 minutes, I'm gonna put some parchment paper here. And I have chickpeas, but you can use this. This helps to keep the dough flat in the pan, because if you don't put that, the dough gonna have bubbles and raise, and maybe the side gonna go on the middle, and yeah, you don't want that to happen. So that's it. And then we're gonna cook that 7 minutes in the oven, and after that I can put the filling in the dough. So now I'm gonna cut my pears. I got half pears in a can in 100% juice. You can buy fresh pears and cut them. It's great. It's just that to me it's quicker to buy the pears in a can. And also sometimes when you buy the fresh pears, if you don't cook them right away, they become brown. So that's why I choose this way. If you buy the pears in can, make sure they are in 100% juice and if possible organic. So I just want to cut my pears this way so that I can make a beautiful decoration on my pie. You see, it has a moon shape. So while our dough is cooking in the oven, we're gonna start to make the filling for our pie. So I have almond flour, brown sugar, and it smells so good already, and spelt flour. And actually I'm gonna add a little tiny bit of stevia, of pure stevia, because I don't like to put too much sugar. So what I do, I add a little bit of pure stevia so I don't have to put too much sugar. So I'm gonna mix up my dry ingredients together. Alright, now I'm gonna make a little volcano like the children say, they like to do that. Let's make a little volcano. And I can add my wet ingredients. So I have a little bit of almond milk, a little bit of oil, some applesauce to replace the eggs. You can even use a flax egg. A flax egg is something that is made out of flax meal and water to make a flax egg and to replace eggs. But I have some applesauce, so I will use that. Some vanilla extract and some almond extract for a little bit more almond flavor. And now I can mix up everything together. Alright, so now my filling is well mixed up, and you want a consistency like that, not too liquid and not too dry, very sticky. So now I can add it to my dough. Okay, so my dough is a little bit cooked. We don't want it to be too cooked. We want it to be a little bit more firm. That's why we put it in the oven a little bit. And now I gotta take off my chickpeas. Alright, so that's how it is. And now I can put the filling inside. And it smells so good. I love the smell of almonds. That's just a perfect recipe for fall. So in France, this recipe, we call it Tarte Bardaloue. You gotta say it, Tarte Bardaloue. So, or you can just say Pear Almond pie, that's easier. Alright, so we put our filling and we're gonna start poaching our pears. Alright, wanna make it beautiful. So now we are ready to add our pears inside. So we're gonna try to put it in a very beautiful way to make a nice, beautiful pie. You can put it in any way you want, so I just like to put it this way. Alright, so I like to make a beautiful decoration like this. It's like a little star. And I like to put a little bit of maple syrup. You don't have to, but I like to put it so it makes a nice caramelized texture on top. And it's a little bit more shiny. Alright, that's it. So now I can put it in the oven, and then I'm gonna toast some almonds and put them at the top, and that's it. So now I'm gonna toast a little bit of almond slices so I can put them on my pie. So just for a few minutes to toast them until they are a little bit brown but not too much, and you're gonna enhance their flavor. So how do I know when my almonds are toasted? They smell very good, and some of them are a little bit brownish like that, and also if you try them, they are nice and crunchy and very tasty. Alright, so our pie is cooked and it's so nice, and you can see it's a little bit shiny because of the maple syrup. So now I'm gonna add my toasted almond slice. I don't need to put a lot, but just a little bit. You're gonna give an extra crunch to the pie and a nice decoration. And I like to put a little bit of icing, sugar, to give it a nice, beautiful touch at the end. And that's it. That's it. So here is how you make the Bardaloue tart. Hey, cameraman. This is my husband. Can you say Tarte Bardaloue?
Tarte Bardaloue.
Tarte Bardaloue.
Bardaloue.
Noah said it too. Tarte Bardaloue. I'm gonna say Bardaloue with the R. Yeah.
Can't wait to try this spice, so we're gonna try it right now. Let's try, guys.
This is the best.
This is good.
It's very good.
You know what? This is the best. I love you and bye bye. Love you.